saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground for the first time, this is Calvin Kamara. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
That's a 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 33, here's second down and 4. First down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
It's a give now to Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion goes Cooks. On second down, it's Shuck. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
On 3rd and long, here's Shuck. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. He'll rotate Cup. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught by Martinez. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
3rd down and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Chase Young. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Stick. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Saints 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Ready?
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on, come on. 60, 70 line. 18, 5 in. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
They'll run with Damian Martinez. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing is Milrow. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Jason Myers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He's got his man, that's Olave. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Saints.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, New Orleans. This is Kamara, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and long. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From the gun on 3rd down, Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he looks up. He's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Can't be lying. Let's go.
The RPO. That one is complete. Oh, yeah. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Run up the middle, that's Martinez. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18, 60 Nazareth. Dragon 60.
Now it's Milrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Chase Young. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Milrow. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. On the handoff, Martinez. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan.
At the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Trap 50, Viking 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
ready.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Hook 19 Lion.
Here's Milrow to throw. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. the gun, it's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Chuck to throw on second down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On play action, Milrow. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
13 yards.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
18, 5 years. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Play action, it's Milrow. Taken in right side by Barner. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And here comes Martinez. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready,
From the gun, it's Milrow. Get that one to Charbonnet completely. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
Viking 18.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
On the set.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Ready? 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Steady.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
24 yards.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Ready?
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Myers. Good on the extra point. As the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now Shuck on third down. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Saints first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, it's shot. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derek Hall getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
3rd and 9. Now shot. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, he's trying to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and drop before he can get a return going.
Devices, 6 devices. Check match, check match. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Torrey Horton now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Milrow on 3rd down. Got it with Smith and Jigba. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Blocking 18.
It's out quick. It's Cup on the RPO. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. Get this complete to Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
At the 44-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, Charbonnet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves. Go.
He'll get this out wide. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
To the air, it's Milrow. That's caught by Martinez. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Okay,
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Cowboy 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Milrow. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling for what he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Design run. They let him keep it. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Third, they need 8. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And he's able to carve out about 6 there. That's down to the 37.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. The man down the field. It's Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 on the play.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, New Orleans. To throw is Shuck. Right side, he's got Moreau. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Jaron Reed in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Chuck. Pass right side, taken in by Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
2. 70 Lions.
This drive will begin with a run, and here's Martinez. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Ready? Crackle 80. Ready?
Now Milrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's up to the 20. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. This is Martinez. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run yard, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get up. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Milroe going to throw it again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 37-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Seahawks stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's shot. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. Throw it and shot. That deep for Olave. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and Fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Third down, and here is Shuck. We're trying to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air is Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Saints first down. In motion goes Cooks. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. On the run to the right. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one is caught by Moreau. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Saints are finally on the board. It's 17-3. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand it to Martinez, running left. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Once again, it's Martinez. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
36-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's first down. Play action, it's Shuck. Pushed out to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
No louder place than here in Seattle before third down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll go. And here's Shuck. That is caught. Brooks gets the grab. And he is going to have the Saints first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. Saints going to use their second timeout. talk things over before third down. Throwing again, shot. That is intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.